it's all covered in today's China truths.
Next time I pass by this road, I really have to be more careful. I suspect this is caused by the design itself. Why is the ground sinking like this? Look, just look, this is not a small issue. It's obviously a balloon underneath. This thing was repaired less than a year ago, and it's already about to collapse. Let me say this first. It has nothing to do with me, I just happened to see it. This is clearly a tofu dreg project, covered in stone on the outside, but filled with dirt inside. Tofu dreg, it's really tofu dreg. The building is brand new, not even in use yet, and there are no proper joints. It's already collapsed. I saw it fall with my own eyes. Everyone, take a look. This immoral developer used hollow, paper-thin PVC pipes for water supply. How can pipes like these last 50 years? I doubt they'll even last 10. Oh my god, the balcony just fell. I have to report this tonight. There's no rebar at all, not even one. It's truly a tofu dreg project. Look at this. Does this even look like cement? This is my ceiling. It's just dirt mixed together. All the good materials have been taken elsewhere. Look, it's all crushed stone powder inside, not even a trace of real cement. Where's the cement? Did someone eat it? Can you see this? Look closely. It's just sand inside. This is absolutely a tofu dreg construction. We're lucky no one's died yet. It's all made with thermal insulation foam. Who dares to buy a house like this? It's terrifying. Is this even a brick? Can this be called a brick? These are the bricks they used. Everyone look! The whole country should take a good look. This is the brick they used. Look at it. The bricks inside are crushed, completely squashed. Ha 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 ha. This house cost nearly 3 million yuan to buy, and nearly 1 million for interior decoration. After discovering cracks, I suspected it was due to ground subsidence. When we dug a hole, sure enough, there was construction waste underneath, scrap metal, discarded insulation material, and woven bags. Look at the inside. It's all tofu dreg. Truly tofu dreg. Here, this foam layer, it's tofu dreg. Selling it for hundreds of thousands of yuan with this kind of quality? Look at this tofu dreg project in Shibaizi. Water has already flooded the first floor of the house. Everyone look! This is what the support pillars have become. Who dares to park here? Who even dares to live here anymore? This stuff is nothing more than flour. Tofu dreg construction projects are popping up all over China. In Danchang Country Garden, materials were cut, corners were shaved, and construction was rushed to save costs. 11 buildings are now facing the risk of collapse. Within less than 3 years, they've already rusted so badly that they need to be rebuilt. Netizens reported that in the Country Garden Huayuan City project, located in Danchang Town, Dianbai District, Maoming City, Guangdong Province, from buildings 68 to 79, the underground parking lot and even the main load-bearing walls of the towers are severely corroded, with rebar exposed. Shells were found among fallen concrete fragments, raising suspicion that sea sand was used in construction. More than 1,000 households are terrified, too scared to return home. Everyone feels like they're on the edge of a cliff. Look, all the rebar is rusted. Just look at this cement and concrete. No one can feel safe about this. And this is supposed to be the load-bearing column. See that? It's not just one side. Cracks are everywhere. Look, the whole thing is split apart. The steel bars snap off with just a little rust. Oh my god, it's all hollow inside. Look at this. Oh my god. One resident revealed that on the afternoon of April 20th, while testing the columns in Building 76 of Country Garden, they discovered seashells, likely indicating the use of sea sand. But sea sand is banned in construction. So why are shells being found in the concrete? How could homes like these possibly pass quality inspections? Look here. This spot is where the poor quality steel is. This piece, right here at this joint, see it? You have to take a slanted photo to catch it clearly. We need 2 more people to document this. I'm afraid my phone won't last. Battery's dying. We must preserve this evidence. This is shameless. Just black sand everywhere. Look at this main beam. I don't even know if it was supposed to be a type 20 or 18, but now there's nothing left. The steel bar is completely broken. The beam is severely cracked, and the markings on the steel have rusted away. Maybe it was type 16, but now it's all corroded. The quality is a serious problem. This section of concrete has also crumbled to pieces. The rusted rebar has snapped completely. The main steel rods have thinned down. Whether they were originally 20 or 18 millimeters, they're now under 14 millimeters. You can clearly see that from a cross-section. It's deeply worrying. How can anyone live in such a house? Building 73 even forced residents to accept two such completely ruined units. One resident said that in the country garden community in Maoming, Guangdong, many homeowners have taken to the internet to complain that just 2 years after moving in, buildings 68 to 79 showed major structural problems in the basement parking levels. Over 30 to 40 load-bearing columns were found to be cracked, exposing thin, heavily rusted rebar. A light touch makes sand and dust fall out. Some steel bars have even snapped, and the concrete can be crushed by hand. Many suspect the use of sea sand in construction. The issue came to light when residents discovered property managers secretly patching the columns. Only then did people realize the load-bearing structure was compromised. One netizen commented, "Jack Ma once said that homes in the future would be as cheap as cabbages, but now they're not even worth cabbages." At first, people thought it was an earthquake, but it turned out to be a cloud of dust and falling balconies. 4 homes were fully furnished, yet no one dares live in them. In China, tofu dreg construction is everywhere. Recently, in a residential complex in Weihai, Shandong Province, balconies from the 2nd to the 6th floor collapsed. A video filmed by a resident shows the fallen parts lacked any rebar at all. One resident said the building was handed over in 2021, and within less than 4 years, this happened. The balcony snapped right after someone walked past. This is China's infamous specialty, slashing materials to the bare minimum. When installing lights and drilling into the walls, residents discovered that both the concrete and steel indices were extremely low. During construction, many contractors had no intention of building lasting structures. They just wanted to cut costs, as long as nothing major happened during the warranty period. But once something goes wrong, the consequences are disastrous. Netizens also pointed out that on the Hu-Wu Expressway, a bridge pillar showed severe exposed rusting rebar. The outer layer crumbles with just a light tap, posing a major safety hazard. Just look at this bridge column. It's already in such a state of decay. The steel inside is nearly rotten. Even thick steel bars have corroded. This is truly a haunted project. Some even call it a beastly construction. The steel is rusted right up to the pillar's top. How many more years can a structure like this possibly last? This is the ground floor of building number 8 in Bikuiwan, Shaoyang. The scene is truly terrifying. The foundation from the 17th to the 18th floor looks like this already. Would you still dare to live here? A netizen posted a video lamenting, "Just look at the quality of tofu dreg construction in China today." Ancient buildings have withstood thousands of years of wind and rain, yet now, just a light breeze causes lake bridge railings to collapse. The scene remains completely unchanged. I've never seen anything so horrifying. Look at these cracks. They're all hollow inside. This half section of the wall is also completely hollow. Look at this crack. It's laughable. Recently, Chinese state media reported that in a 30-year-old residential area in Shenzhen, Yueliangguan Garden, 10 out of 40 buildings have been classified as dangerous. The first phase buildings were completed in 1992, making them over 32 years old. Steel bars are exposed and heavily rusted in many places, and the structures are in serious disrepair. Some residents say living there feels dangerously insecure. With a 70-year property right but only a 40-year structural lifespan, the home ends up being a joke. When it's gone, who do you turn to? Once it's lost, it's lost. Your asset vanishes into thin air. People worry that within the next 20 years, cities will be filled with such buildings, impossible to demolish, elevators out of service, homes deteriorated with no one taking responsibility. Buying a tofu dreg home is truly bad luck, just 30 years old, and it's already like this. That's why you shouldn't expect your house to retain value. Even with 70-year usage rights, homes are falling apart after just over 30 years. I once personally peeled the wall of my own apartment to see the truth. The wall in Biquayuan looks fine on the outside, but inside tells a different story. The developer admitted there were quality problems and sent workers to fix them, but the result was that from the first to the third floor, walls and stairwells were all leaking and moldy. I bought an apartment in Huaxi, Biquayuan in June 2018. After moving in, I noticed severe wall dampness and water seepage. On rainy days, just touching the wall made my hand wet. The developer offered only temporary fixes. Wallpaper was removed, some milky liquid injected, and rooftop waterproofing started, but then abandoned due to unpaid contractors. Water leakage is widespread throughout the entire community. What's more alarming is that since 2021, my son developed allergic dermatitis. My daughter suffers constant itching and rashes, and I've had chest tightness and a persistent cough. Our whole family fell ill. A doctor asked about our living conditions, and when the wallpaper was peeled back again, we found the wall covered in thick black mold. This experience showed me that housing quality directly impacts health. Mold is even more dangerous than formaldehyde. I can't keep living in this apartment, and I hope the developer takes housing quality seriously, so no one else has to go through the suffering my family did.
Please share your thoughts in the comments section below. We will keep reporting on the COVID surge in China, so don't forget to subscribe to our channel and turn on the notification bell to get the latest videos. And thank you for tuning in.